Coming back with another quick message this morning while I'm on the road going to work. Have to make a pit stop, so I figured I might as well go ahead and do a message for you all real quick. How y'all feeling? How y'all doing? I just been an interesting morning already. But I just wanted to check in with y'all, see how y'all was doing. But I was hearing something last night and I didn't have the space to to do a video, and I made sure this morning that I remembered what I was hearing last night. And I kept hearing keep your head on the swivel. I'm not sure who needs to hear that. I'm not sure who this message is specifically for. But you need to keep your head on a swivel right now. You really need to be aware of your surroundings. Excuse me. For some of you, your intuition and your discernment is at like an all-time high. like you're on like high alert right now, and I'm not sure if it's just because of like the situation that you're going through, or if that's just spirit just talking to you, letting you know, like, you know, that I'm here. We need to know what's going on, like, because it can be kind of scary sometimes when you start feeling stuff and you're like, what is this? And you start feeling like things are in your environment. You're like, okay, something is off, or there might be someone watching, and then you look around and you notice someone staring at you, or you notice that the police is around you or something like that. Because that happened to me last night, where, I don't know, something told me like, check outside real quick, and the police is just sitting there. And not saying that they were sitting there for me or anything, but it's just like, I always like to know when the police is in my neighborhood, because it's like I never know what's going on. So it's like, you got to be aware of what's happening around you. So you might be feeling a little weird because every time you look up, your intuition is correct. Like, you know, there may be something might be off, or, you know, you're like, something's not sitting well with me. And that's totally okay. And I know that it can be scary in the beginning when your intuition starts like heightening, especially when you're in the midst of your awakening, because that's really when you start feeling those intuition vibes very intensely. Very intensely. And it can be very scary too, because it's like, I don't know where this is coming from. I don't know how I'm figuring all this stuff out. It can be very scary, but I promise you that this is just spirit, the Most High, your ancestors, your guides, whatever it is you believe in, keeping you safe. Because there are certain things that you can't see that they can see, and they are protecting you from things that you have no idea about. I promise you that. I know for some people that's hard to believe, but if you believe in a spiritual realm, you got to understand that you got a lot of people behind you, rooting for you and protecting you. And once you start going through your awakening, you really start finding out just how protected you really are. But you have to keep your head on a swivel, not even just because of like, you need to know your surroundings, but there's always somebody wanting to take your position, take your spot. And in these times, people are desperate. People will do anything. People will do anything to push someone out of their spot so they can take it. And I know for some of y'all, you're like, well, I don't care about this and I don't care about that. People, listen, you may think there are people who are in secret competition with you right now, and you don't even know it, and you're not even competing for anything. Like, there's nothing that it could be at your job and someone is in secret competition with you, not because you're that promotion that you're up for is something that you really like. You're like, oh yeah, this is my destiny. Like, you don't even care about it like that. You're just like, well, if it goes to somebody else, then good for them. But there's somebody who really just wants to get it just so that they can be above you, because they can't imagine. In their mind, they need to see you beneath them, because they just can't stand the fact that they just feel so small around you, honey. Like, I just need you to understand this. Like, people are so fucking weird. People are so weird these days, and it's just like, especially in these desperate times, y'all. Because I was just listening to Jordan the Chosen One last night, and he was talking about how people are, everybody's going broke and they kind of losing their minds, and that is so true right now. He said, like, if you have some money in the bank, you got a little bit of income, like, that's a blessing, and it absolutely is right now. And there are a lot of people who are struggling because the money that they're making isn't keeping them comfortable and afloat like it was before, because inflation is so high. And there are people right now who are, like I said, they might be up for promotions, or they're trying to get to the bag, and some people will do things by any means necessary, and sometimes it means taking you out or taking you down, just because they know that you're a threat to them. Like, and you're not even thinking like that, but that's the way that some of these people are thinking, and you have to be extremely mindful and careful in these times. Like, keep your head on the swivel. Never ever just blindly trust anything or anyone. People will switch up on you literally quickly, and we all learn our lessons. We all do. We trust the wrong people, and if you're like me, like, you've just been hurt way too many times, and it's like, at this point, you don't really trust nobody. Even some of the people who are closest to you, you don't even trust for real. And for that, I don't blame you. Don't blame you at all. So I just wanted y'all to know that real quick. Like, just be very aware of your surroundings. Be very aware of the people who are around you, and you have very strong discernment and very strong intuition, so you can feel, especially my empaths, like, you can feel what other people are thinking and what they're going through. So, and I mean, we're all going through something right now. Life is really difficult. People are out of jobs, people are starving, people are behind on bills, and these companies do not care about us not being able to pay our bills because people are losing their jobs. They don't care. They will shut your lights off. They will evict you. They're just like, oh, well, that's too bad. Like, these people really don't care. And that's the sad part about this whole situation, is that, you would think that after all this time that we have been in this country, that we would be a little bit better and more humane, but clearly that's just not the case. But just try to do your best and keep your head up, especially if you are in a position where you do have some sort of income. Because I told y'all before, like, the job that I have, this may not be what I want to do forever. It may have not even necessarily been my first choice, based on my previous work history, but I was just blessed to be able to get a job, and in this job market, absolutely. In this job market, absolutely. Like, and I'm not bad at my job, and I mean, I like my job decently right now, but it's just like, just having money coming in, knowing like I'm about to get paid again, knowing that I'm gonna at least be able to, put something on the rent. Like, this is rough times out here, okay? Like, this rough times for a lot of people. A lot of people got laid off. And a lot of people are desperate to, I thought that was getting over. They're desperate to try to make it. When survival mode kicks in for a lot of people will do some wild and crazy things. So you need to be extremely careful right now. But I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching and tuning in. If you made it this far in my video, I really appreciate you. I can't thank y'all enough for helping me get to 100 subscribers and continuing to grow. I really do appreciate that. I'm excited to see where this channel goes. I was, and I'm gonna say it again, like I was so nervous to start this channel. Like I did not think that I would have this many subscribers this early on in my journey. So I really, really appreciate that. I am forever grateful for you all. Thank you so much. I really appreciate y'all. But it's your girl K Divine, and I will see you guys in the next one. I'm gonna focus on getting on this road. So I love y'all. It's your girl K Divine. Bye.